Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Caesar here. Today, we're going to be getting some stuff done over on Aberration. We've got a lot of the materials that we need to finish up our base down here, and then start expanding to the top. We had all the walls up last night, just checking to make sure that they fit, so this one's still here. We're going to be doing this 9x9 all the way floor to ceiling, and then we'll have turrets covering that. But we do need some polymer, so I need to go over to Aberration. While I'm over there, I may as well grab some rock drake eggs as well. Don't think that we're going to bother trying to get megalos, because we have decent pump BP and stuff like that. So we could just use rock drakes to run Alpha Rockwell once we get to that point. And then I was going to go tame some Vels, but seeing the new nerf that's coming to Vels, where they're going to consume stamina while they're in turret mode, I don't really think that it's that important to have Vels anymore. I don't think they're necessarily useless. I still think for certain base locations they'll be valuable, but for this one where it's more open and we're going to need, like, you know, stuff spread out everywhere, I honestly feel like offline our Plant X will be better than having Vels. So I'm not going to even prioritize Vels at the moment. We'll probably still get some just for, like, you know, pocket Vels and protections and stuff like that, like when we're out doing stuff. But, so, yeah, hopefully we can get some stuff done. I want to get these 2 chandeliers put up today, and maybe even start work on the main base up top. So this is my baby.
Do you have the bear?
Yep, I have the bear on me.
Let's go. I've got paranoia of this spot. These are fucking cute AF. You guys have a tribe on them?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna spawn portal, so. Plus it'll make it easier for us to, link up. And stuff like that. Turn around.
On the server?
Yes,
because on Ab normally not.
Yes, you can on Ab surface.
No,
you
no,
can get flak.
but not good. Like I played enough Ab official to know that the drops here are complete
Well,
ass.
but here's the thing, right? You're saying like not good, right? But we have 0 legging PPs, so
It's a good point. Yeah.
it's not necessarily gonna be the best, but
Event colored gas bags. Yes, please. Put your hazard on, my guy.
yeah, it's probably a good idea, honestly. Oh wait, we forgot to get thingies. Are you whistling?
Yes.
Okay. I forgot to get light pets, so we gotta go back up.
It's not that important for gaining point.
Yeah, you're right, because then it's the seeker things come after you anyway, so.
Yeah. It's a give or take. Not a give or take. It's a shit or shit. There we go. Please don't eat into lava. Please.
This stuff doesn't kill you very fast anyway, to be honest.
Yeah, it's 50 damage per tick, I think.
But, yeah, still not going to.
Yeah. It's gonna fuck up your armor though, because some.
Yeah, it'll break your armor real quick. Oh, there is a trans! Is there turrets on that?
I don't. Wait, let me check Reno. Unlocked! Oh my fucking god.
Who owns it?
Rare mushrooms.
What nice
Actual
guys,
legends.
dude.
I wanna kiss their cheeks.
Yeah, if you guys are watching by chance, I'll kiss you on the mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the bear inside the rock drake. It says public transmitter.
Nice. Actual legends, bro.
Yeah. Alright, you be safe. Don't take no candy from strangers.
Ah, can't promise. I like candy. Oh, there's radiation. Okay. Something.
Hello.
But there is
Welcome to the rock drake nest. I kind of want to build island just because of the frame rate being so good.
Is it good for you?
Ooh, 135.
That's fine.
That's pretty decent. I'll take it. Pretty much fine most of the time. Hello? Whoa, I almost went into the fucking elemental river because my sprint didn't start. Gets pretty bad on Ab. Makes negative sense.
Doesn't it?
Oh, 140 rock drake egg.
Oh no, that's bad.
Wah.
Achterplora trying to poo-poo.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, fine.
I'm gonna let my stam recover first. Yeah, I got a 155 egg here. I'm just gonna nab that and jump back up, and then we can head over.
I ate polymer. I misclicked.
Is the bear safe?
Yeah, it's next to the transmitter.
Alright, I'm heading to a portal.
I'll
pick you up.
Idiotic.
Alright, cool. Here we go.
What is this fine person doing on the ground?
Yeah, he's chilling, you know, he's taking a nap.
Look at the body.
Where's it at?
It fucking face planted. Oh my fucking god.
Fucking folded, man.
Maybe not eat polymer.
Alright, so we got 3 new rock drake eggs incubating, so each of you, Salt and Flex, can grab a rock drake. So that's cool. Unless one of these comes out like really, really cool colors, then I'm gonna yoink it. So I forgot about the rock drakes and they hatched. Really pleased about this one though, it looks really nice. I'm gonna go and yoink that real quick. Let's take a look at the points. Not great. 21 in health, 14 in melee, 25 in weight. These ones over here, 22 in health, 21 in melee, 24 in weight. This one over here, 17 in health, 25 in weight, 20 in melee. So all pretty average, not super great. Average for their level though. Alright Dave, are you ready for this?
Yes.
For one, take a look at my little PT that I've named PP.
That's a creative name, ain't it?
Look at it go. It's beautiful. It's majestic. Alright, but enough about PP. Check out this thing.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. Its antlers are massive. And it's got a blue back. Look at the swagger on its saunter, dude. Holy shit, it commands your respect when it walks.
Looks so noble when it walks. What the fuck?
Holy. Do you think I can hide from people effectively with this thing?
Definitely not.
Yeah, let me just hide in this real quick here and nah, he's still chilling, dude. As long as it's a big enough bush, we'll be fine. But yeah, we want to extend this wall out here. I don't know if I told you this already, but we're doing 9x9 and we're going all the way to the ceiling. I feel like we should do a design in it though, where we like put like either windows of the glass walls or like alternate glass walls or something. At least I know that I want to have glass walls so that we can see what's going on outside, because you know it's OP to be able to, but I don't think that I want to do solid because that's kind of expensive and it looks kind of ugly. And I feel like it'd be cool to have like the aesthetic of like it being part of the building. So maybe do like we could copy the design here where we have like metal up to a point and like on the sides, but then at the top it's metal and then in the middle it's glass. Alright guys, so we just got done farming so much that we don't actually have enough space in our base for it. But if you're like us and you're kind of like don't have your aberration shit going yet and you want to farm more stuff, what we do is when we start to get low on weight, we upload stacks on stacks of metal. He has his entire upload full. I filled mine that much, and then we started to run out of like I ran out of med brews and we were in the snow, so we decided to leave. We got probably 250,000 metal, maybe more. I'm not entirely sure, but what I do know is that metal run was thick.
Almost 300k.
Just under. Nice.
297, 800, plus whatever smelted. I think we hit 300k if you counted what was in the forge when.
Yeah, for sure. Oh mama. That is a good PTBP. Holy. Alright guys, so we've been having some major updates to the base. I didn't really record the process of getting it to the point where it is now, and I'm not really going to record the process of upgrading it further, but as you guys know, the base looked a little different the last time that you saw it. We've made it a lot bigger. We've got a lot more turrets on it now. Basically, we were going for a 9x9. Somewhere along the way, we messed it up, and it's like a 9x12. But it's fine. Bigger is always better, because this is mainly going to be used for crafting and breeding. We've got turrets all the way around. We've still got a lot more turrets to add. As you can see, I've had to remove quite a bit of the Plant X spam so that we can have enough turrets. Even though the turret limit's 200, I'm not really satisfied until all of this is heavies and tech turrets. So eventually all of this Plant X will be removed, but right now we still need to grind out a lot more bullets. I believe our turrets are all, yeah, they're all on about 1600 ammo per turret. So this one's at 16, this one's at 16, etc. But I ideally would like to get all of these up to, like, you know, capped. We did have a tribe quit that was playing over on Aberration, and with that they decided they wanted to give me their stuff. I'm not going to keep most of it because I don't want to, like, artificially accelerate our tribe too much, because I feel like that's bad for content and it kind of, like, limits what I'm able to do. I will be using some of the stuff though, like the Reapers, to go and run drops. We're still going to set up our own base and everything over on Ab so that we can farm and get Reapers of our own and things like that. But we did get quite a few things. Some of it's in here, some of it's in the other cryo fridge. Some like Carcanoses, some Stegos, some Rock Drakes, Turtles, Megalos, and a couple of Reapers. There's only one Reaper that's here, and the rest are still over on Ab, but I'm going to grab a few of those so that we can run OSDs with them. This little Mick boy here. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually given one of these chibis by another creator who's on here who had two of them, and this is the Reaper Queen. I do think it's really cool that certain things like the Reaper Queen, the Magmasaur, and other creatures that you can't even get because they're either locked behind DLC, or in this case, the Reaper Queen's just not a tameable creature. They made the chibis for, because they could have just as easily done the Reaper King, but it's kind of cool because, like, Reaper Queens do look a little different. They have a bit more detail to them, especially with the barbed tail, and so it's kind of cool to have. The plans for the interior of the base. So, it's kind of a mess right now, but you can get a general idea of what my idea is. I've got the forges lined up. We're going to be putting a tech rep right here in the middle once we have one. On the left is going to be our fabricators. On the right is going to be our chem benches. I know that's going to trigger some people who normally like to keep their chem benches and their fabricators right next to each other, but that's just not how I like to set mine up, if I can help it. We're going to line the walls with vaults so that we have enough space for everything, probably too high. And then we'll have raised platforms here and over here that are going to have areas for dedicated storage and cryo fridges in the future. Also find a place to put a couple of industrial grinders. Not entirely sure where just yet, but if I line the entire wall with the vaults as I want to, then even if somebody tries to raid this, they've got to pretty much soak it out, because they won't be able to flak run it, because as soon as they get through this wall, they're just going to be met with a vault. And yeah, so once we're done getting this upgraded, we're going to make our main base, which is, like I said, is going to be at the adjacent tower up at the top. This is going to be first floor crafting, second floor is going to be breeding and dino storage, third floor, if we decide to go 4 floors, which I think we will be more breeding and dino storage, and then the top floor we're going to have all of our cooking stuff, so like a few of these S+ cooking pots, as well as some greenhouse stuff, fridges, and all of that. I do believe there's like those weird teleporty elevator things, so we'll probably use those as opposed to the normal ramps, which is kind of cool because it'll make it more compact. But yeah, hopefully when we get this thing done, it'll look really nice. And yeah, I might even go so far as to line the bottom outside of this with vaults, but I don't think that, I don't know if I will, just because if I do, then I'll probably have to extend it all one foundation, because if I do the vaults and they're uneven, it'll bother me. But let me know what you guys think, whether or not I should do that. And I'm going to get back to grinding and getting the rest of this stuff ready to go, because I'm online by myself right now. So I want to try and get as much done as possible. Alright, so we found a 50k vein. We're going to go hop on that real quick before somebody else finds it. Hopefully somebody else hasn't already found it. Alright, let's get this shit started, brother.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably $sign. Got the energy to win in my I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't. It can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot. In the yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale.
2.5k.
Drop on 2.5k element?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a 50k, what do you mean? So we're about to go and hit up the Desert Titan because we want to get a replicator thrown up in the crafting area. And we also want to see if we can get lucky and get some decent stuff out of it. So I have the stuff ready to go for it. I'm just going to head over there now. And we're just going to use shotguns to take it out. So it should be pretty quick. Alright, let's get this bread, gamers. This is going to lag me super hard. I'm gonna whistle your bird out. Just whistle your bird to you.
You're like turned around and see what he's doing.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna use that. King, what are you doing? Immediately dies. There it goes. I think I did, honestly. Pretty sure. Alright, let's get back to base. Alright guys, and with the Desert Titan done, we can already learn S plus tech turrets. We don't actually have to run Brood on here. So I'm going to go ahead and craft these up, which is more than enough for our base. And we'll get a gen set up. Should only need the one. We have quite a lot of element, so let's grab half of that. The turrets weigh way too much, so I'm going to put them back. And yeah, I'm going to get these turrets set up so that we have our defenses at basically a point that nobody can really raid us without putting in a lot of time and effort in our offline timer. I think the best place to put this gen is going to be not on the first floor. So I'm going to put it on like the second floor, smack dab in the middle, because that'll give me the best chance of like reaching all of the turrets at once, I think. Base is almost done on the inside. Just a few more finishing touches I want to do. I want to do some cryo banks on either side of the replicator, as well as some Dedi storage. Okay guys, so my frame rate's not the best on Extinction as it stands normally, but it gets real bad now when I look at the base. I decided to do some OCD spam. I kind of screwed myself on my FPS at base, but you know what? It's fine. As long as I'm not taking it all in, it's not that bad. This should prevent anybody from building without having to clear quite a bit of spam though, which is what you want. We have it at different levels. It's at this level and then it goes down to this level here, and then it's the same on the other side, just to prevent as much of people using our foundations to block turrets as possible. I mean, I guess you could still kind of do it here, but with how high our hatch frames go, kind of blocks that from being a viable strategy. We still need to move our cooker inside, but yeah, the spam looks pretty nice. I'm really tired because the server rolled back. I had this all like pretty much done, and then the server rolled back like an hour and a half, so I had to do it all over again. Our base is a full 200 cap of turrets, so you've got 200 out of 200 on every turret, and our tech turrets have like 2,000 shards in them. We're gonna put more in here soon. Let me go ahead and drink some water so my character's not crying this whole time. There we go. And base is still not finished on the inside, but it's getting pretty close. So this is kind of the end result of what we want the crafting area to look like. We're going to do more fabricators, and we're going to have the 2 rows like one on top of the other. Same on the other side. We're going to have more chem benches, one on top of the other. We're just going to do the 1 replicator. We're going to do some more vaults. These are going to get picked up, and the vaults are going to wrap around as they do over here. And on each side of the replicator, I want to put, similar to like how this is, how people do their cryo banks. We're going to have 2 cryo banks on the sides of the replicator. Up here, we just have the tech gen, which is powering the whole base. We've got our nursery, Carbos raising up, little Owl raising up over there. This is the floor that's got the rhinos and the acatinas. I want to move the acatinas downstairs. I think I'm going to put them underneath the bottom part of the elevator. And then top floor up here is where we're going to put our greenhouse and most of our like PvE stuff like Ovis and things like that. I might have to actually knock out part of the ceiling somewhere so that we can fit gigas in here. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make sure that we can breed gigas without them being sniped. All in all, I'm really pleased with how the base looks though. We have this really good design on the floor, which we haven't done up top yet, where it's completely opaque from the bottom, but when you're up at the top, you can see through the middle, and that carries through all the way to the bottom of the floor. So it kind of like creates like this walkway effect around the edge, but it also allows us to see out really easily no matter where we are on the base. I can see out there, I can see out there. So if somebody's trying to like, you know, do anything, then we can kind of see where it is. We could always use like the pickup feature that S Plus has to pick up any of these empty windows, and they won't even really notice that they've been picked up, you know? Like if I were to pick up this glass wall, it's just going to look pretty much the same, and we can use it to snipe out of, which is pretty nice. Or I guess on their side it's opaque, but we could always just make it like clear and then pick up one. Either way, we can still see out. We didn't even have hatch frames on these sides on the back here, and then somebody pointed out like, yeah, if they go back there, then you kind of don't have any coverage. So fix that up. We still want to put some chandeliers in those back corners, as well as a chandelier across the way, just to make things really aids to try and raid this spot. And this is what I was talking about. This is kind of where I want to put all the acatinas, right under there. This is our current colors for our owls. I'm really pleased with it. It looks really nice. I was joking to Flex earlier that it looks like the colors of an owl that you would see in like the trailer for the Christmas event, because it's got like the colors just perfectly paired up, you know. Our stats aren't super great on the owls yet though, so we still have to work on those a bit. Gotta move some of this stuff around though, and then yeah, the base will be pretty much good to go. Do still want to set up our main base soon, so we'll probably be doing that. And I think in the next episode we're going to be doing boss fights and maybe getting into some more PvP and raids and stuff. Now that our base is a little bit more secured, we don't really have to worry about grinding as much, which is kind of nice because we've been grinding a lot lately. Even though we just got the ability to start farming on Ab, it's like we did most of this metal that you guys see, like all this spam foundations, the base, the turrets, the bullets. All this was done pretty much just on Island and Ragnarok, so you don't need to have that Aberration transmitter to get a lot done, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap things up for today's episode, guys. Sorry if it was a little bit long. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I have a feeling, based on how much footage I think I have, that it's going to be a bit of a longer episode, probably like 30 plus minutes long. So yeah, I'm going to pop out of here. It's like 6 a.m. I'm going to get some sleep. And I'll see you guys in the next one.